And yeah, I don't see the damn date on it. Anyways, the last couple of things we got Konami. Boy,
I'm back, Konami.
Man, these guys just cannot get in the news for good stuff at all. Like, this seems like they're just completely trying to figure out new ways to get over on gamers. Konami adds an insurance microtransaction to Metal Gear Solid 5.
Insurance policy.
Insurance freaking policy. It says it's launching an insurance scheme that protects any in-game asset stolen by rival players during infiltrations into your forward operating base. An existing player versus player, any existing player versus player aspect of the open world action game. The insurance scheme sounds familiar to the shields mechanic used in mobile strategy games like Clash of Clans. So they're already trying to implement their whole mobile game aspect. How about that? It says the insurance options are 1 day for 50 coins, 3 days for 100 coins, 7 days for 200 coins. It says so 3 days of insurance will cost you $1 in real money.
What?
3 days of insurance
Will cost you $1 in real money.
3 days.
Whoa, these dudes are getting serious with this. What the? That sounds
Dude, I think my renter's insurance is cheaper than this shit for a month.
Dude, that's crazy. Holy
Dude, it comes up to where you gotta say, dude, are you blaming the devs? Do we think the devs are fucked up, or the people who are actually paying for this are just?
Oh,
say what they are.
man. Well, you know what? I think I really believe that we speak with our money. And if these people are buying this shit, they're going to keep doing it, man.
Yep.
Dude, that's crazy.
Literally, think about that.
It's like having a real life
Dude, GTA had insurance, but you bought that shit with in-game money.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Wow.
That's just crazy. 10. Okay, that's 10. Okay, no. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. My renter's insurance is just a little bit higher. So for $100,000 in coverage that I have in real life, it's just a little bit higher than some fake game insurance. Okay, just check. Get the fuck out of here. So I can burn my apartment down with all my stuff, get new shit for just a couple of dollars more than for the insurance on there. So.
Dude, and then and then someone's base will burn down, and there'll be some kind of error. They won't get their base back.
Right. Well, you know they have those bugs. They're having those bugs.
Exactly.
So man, that's freaking insane, man. That's just freaking insane. So, anyways, that's just crazy. What time are we at now? I want to get into this little bit of Far Cry real quick before we get out of here.
Oh, yes.
Far Cry Primal. I was a lot skeptical of it because this is basically going to prehistoric times, and Far Cry is known for shooter. Right. Far Cry 3 is in probably my top 5. That villain, that villain work was just too strong. So. Yep. This was a little weird to get into this Far Cry with no guns. What? Shooter of the year 2014? Next game has no guns? I didn't understand that completely. But
explosions and whatnot, isn't that a big thing in Far Cry?
Right.
How are you going to have explosions in Primal?
Well, there was still explosions, there was natural gases back then.
Well, you had to fart into a piece of pelt? I don't know. What the fuck?
Oh, my God, dude. What the hell? You wasn't spit on my coffee.
Oh,
fart in a bag, right?
Fart just throw it in an animal pelt. You got to fart, saying a tiger just fart that motherfucker and just light it and poof, just, oh, my God. Okay, well, they revealed this the other day that you'll have Far Cry Primal as a survival epic strategy staged and re-imaged Stone Age game. It's a different but intriguing idea. Really, it's hard to imagine, a game, Far Cry, without guns. It says, in addition to survival of the elements, you'll have to fight off packs of dire wolves, hunt woolly mammoths, avoid deadly saber-toothed tigers, and deal with the wraith of hostile warring tribes. All of the elements of the series, it just looks different. Still, it's been a while before we get to play it. It's coming out February 2016, which really isn't that far away. I think it's really I really think it's a reskin of Far Cry 4.
Like Blood Dragon.
Right,
That's
right.
what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's gonna be a
but it looks like a damn good reskin. So I'm really not. So I don't know. It's just no guns though, man. But anybody that plays Far Cry, man, those animals don't play. Man, that honey badger. Woo!
Oh, honey badger?
Dude, that honey badger gives no fucks. That honey badger will kill you and
dude,
nothing.
A bear is easier to kill than a honey badger in that game.
Dude, that honey badger is ridiculous, man.
That's why they call it the Wolverine, I guess.
Man, that's why I call it a jacket later on, shit, because I'm gonna wear it after I kill it, man. Just, man,
that shit with pride, right?
You say what?
You wear it with pride, right?
Hell yeah! Man, those honey badgers were insane. I remember playing with Sticky, man. Do you remember when we were at a far point and we were chasing this couple of cars down, and we ended up in this little base that just had this random Jeep sitting there. It was concrete. It was actual concrete there. And all of a sudden, 2 or 3 honey badgers came out of nowhere, and we were like, oh shit. And we were like, okay, we're out, gone. Yeah. Think about that. 3 honey badgers approach you, and you have 4 weapons that are very powerful weapons on you, and you run from a honey badger. That is how ridiculous these animals are. Yeah. So I'm really curious to see.
Just as deadly as a rhino in that game.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. Dude, those snakes. Oh, man. Those snakes. Dude, those snakes, come out of nowhere, and they just bite you.
Far Cry Primal is $60, so it is a full game.
From the developer diary that I've seen, you are not able to buy weapons. You have to make weapons, and from a lot of the schematics that they were showing, they are going to have a lot of weapons. Spears, bows, arrows, clubs, knives, all kinds of stuff. So a lot more different things they're going to have. So I'm really curious to see. I mean,
you think
overall, I think the game is a great idea. Just what throws it off as a what the hell thing is Far Cry. That's just what throws it off. If it was just called Primal or Primal Instinct or Primal whatever, Primal Animal, I don't know, whatever, it would have been like, let me see more. But Far Cry, it just kind of makes me like, what?
But it kind of got up to the point, too, where Far Cry was kind of getting, if they would have done another 3 or 4 style game, it would have got kind of stale already, or people would have complained.
Well,
people weren't already complaining on 4.
Right. Well, I think the reason 4 was complained about is because Halo. Why am I saying Halo? Jesus. Because Far Cry 3 was such a great game. That was hard to follow. Far Cry 3 was amazing. And for Far Cry 4 to fill those shoes, that was really hard. I mean, every game isn't going to be a step up. I mean, it's just not. So, I mean, I don't think Far Cry 4 was bad at all.
Me either. I loved it.
I just think it wasn't as good as 3. But 3 was, like I said, it probably I'd really have to think about it, but probably my top 5, definitely in my top 10. Far Cry 3 was that was an amazing game. Did you play Far Cry Catastrophe?
Nah.
Okay, that's it. He's gone.
Kick him.
That's it. Fuck this guy. No, but I mean, seriously, man, you gotta play that game, man. You could probably get Far Cry. You know what? You won't even miss Far Cry. Far Cry 4 would be really great for you because you don't know what you're missing for Far Cry 3. Because Far Cry 4 is still a great game. It's just in the comparison to 3. So,
right.
And you could probably get Far Cry 4. I've seen it several times for $20.
Yeah.
25. So, I mean, that is definitely a good game. It's a good shooter game, got good shooting mechanics, has beautiful scenery, nice open world, very, very well done game. So, very, very nice.
I started to get it a couple of times. It's just like I was like, God, they have all these open world games that I haven't beat yet.
Yeah, I think that's fair though to say, because it's not a game where you can just run through it like Call of Duty where it's corridor, you know.
Yeah.
This one's gonna take time.
Like the other Halos.
I got like 80 hours on it. So.
Dude, I think I had like 30 hours, like in the first week, and I had like 3% because I was like, I already knew what Far Cry was about, so I just started hunting. Like, I just started hunting. Like, all right, all the animals dying. So, just yeah, and you got to hunt those animals to really level up and create stuff. So that's why I think that whole aspect really comes into that primal game. So I'm definitely gonna have to. I'm not sold on it. Yeah, even though it's Far Cry, I'm not sold on it, but I'm definitely keeping my eyes on it. I like that. So
yeah,
definitely like that. Two real quick things, and then we'll get out of here. PS4 is getting a price drop down to $350. So that makes me wonder if Xbox is going to come down in price also.
Yep.
You think they'll come down in price? I think they've already announced all these bundles at $350, so I think they're going to stick there.
Yeah, I think they'll stick there for a while, at least through the holidays, maybe.
I think so too. One other thing we have is that's good. $350 for the people who are looking for a PS4 coming up in the holiday season, and their big top anticipated game is the Nathan Drake collection. So you get that bundle, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And a little bit of PS4's practices is in works here. Here we go. We got the PS4 is adding Destiny, this damn game, and automatically to your PS4. It's even if you didn't buy it. What they're doing is they're taking King Icon is appearing on the game libraries, and people are wondering if their account's been hacked or whatever. But actually, no. It says the PS4 has the ability to learn your preferences on what reads on the line on the PS4 website. It will learn your likes and dislikes, allowing you to discover content preloaded and ready to go to your console if your favorite game genres, in your favorite game genres, or by your favorite creators. So they are automatically putting content that you didn't buy on your system just by your likes of featured content or whatnot. So that's, I don't know.
You to buy or download or buy it.
It's advertisement.
Is it installing the DLC?
You said what?
It's installing stuff?
Yes.
No, I don't think.
Look, here it goes right here. It said automatically downloads. It said it's not surprising that Sony would promote Destiny in this fashion. After all, it said that Sony is treating this like a first party game.
And actually, I did notice that in my library whenever I messed with my PS4 yesterday.
Yep, me too.
It says the icon is appearing in many of the in-game libraries. Clicking on it will bring you to the store to prompt you to either download the game or its demo. So it's just installing an icon. So it's putting something there. Whenever you go to it, it is bringing you to the game
to
demo or to buy it, and it takes you to the most expensive version of the game, which is, I don't know, whatever version that is. But I don't know. That's just a little weird. I think that's weird.
Hopefully, no kids accidentally buy games that way.
Yeah, because Sony's not going to give a refund on that. They don't do the refunds on the games. Although there has been a law implemented, I only think in the UK right now. I'm not for sure if it's in the States, but where you should be able to start getting your digital games refunded. So Sony's going to have to start abiding by that, which is good. Everybody should have to abide by that. Everybody, Microsoft, right. PlayStation,
Nintendo.
Wii. Yep. Steam already does it. Steam has a no questions asked, just ask for a refund. So that's pretty cool.